Grace of God is on your life. Grace of God will always be with you. Celebrate Jesus. I want you to rise everywhere. People rise and worship Lord. Just somebody say beloved. I want everybody to keep on standing. I want you to rise. Just somebody say beloved. God has something for you. Children, are you hearing me? Just somebody say beloved. God has something for you. You and I are going to worship God with hymns. We bless God. We worship him with a good voice. Are you there? Jesus, my Lord, my God, my God. We worship Jesus, my Tell somebody, say, beloved, God has something for you. How is that God has for you? I say that God has something for you, but what is that He has for me? God has so many promises, so many good things for me. And He is ready to do it one after another. Somebody say, God has something for me. God is a spirit, you know that. And nobody can question God when God wants to do something in somebody's life. Nobody. In life, there's so many things that we don't know. And there's so many lives we grew with it. And so many lives that we grew with it has influenced us in a way that sometimes when we see that what belongs to us, it looks like it belongs to others. Because we have been influenced with fallacy. We have been influenced with lies. We have been influenced with something that never lasts. But coming to the perfect knowledge, knowing the right thing that God has for us, meaning, I look at myself every day. Somebody say, when I look at myself every day and find out that there is life in me, the meaning of life in me, there is hope. When I look at there is life, find out there is a life still in me, there is hope. The promises of God never fail. Your father can fail. As a father, there's so many things I have for my children, but I can fail them in the process of maybe tomorrow I fall sickness. I fall sick. In the process of this sickness, I gave up, never fulfill what I have for my children. Sometimes I'm not gonna die. Accidentally, death can come and check me out. Then my children think they are stranded. Nobody is stranded as long as you're a child of God. So, father, biological can fail you. Mother, biological can fail you. But He that created you will never fail you. Because He lives. He lives. He never stops on the way. He never, listen, He never get old. He never get tired and things He planned for us. Because He is God. So He lives every time, every season. So His promises in my life, through the messengers of the Lord, His promises in my vision, local lives, every life here you have your own local life, your good thoughts is a vision. Your good imagination. I wish tomorrow I'll be a car owner. It's a good imagination. Hello? Something brought that. Something linked into that thought. Imagination. I wish I get married tomorrow and settle down with a beautiful lady that will like me. That imagination, that is a good thought. And I wish somebody can come, a good person, you're talking to yourself, ask me, hand in marriage, good thoughts, imagination, but it's of good. Then I wish, every time it's about 6 months and I'm owing the landlord, I wish that I'm gonna get my own house, buy a land, build a house, take loan, and buy land, paying a small. I wish that my company can release or lease out the loan for me. Good thought, good imagination. These wishes, sometimes something link into it, and that link into it is not from your family. But sometimes you look at situation in family, what kind of insult is this? That somebody stood up talking to your people anyhow, your father and mother anyhow, your sibling anyhow, because he or she thought that he is bigger, bigger than Okay, look at what happened in the Holy Book. That there was a prophet of God, a messenger of God. His name was called Elkanah. And Elkanah linked up with Hannah and both make family for a number of years without seed or womb. Hannah was barren, but he made a good advice to her husband. Say to her husband, I can get you a young lady that is fertile, that can give children for you. Imagination, a good thought to build up the family. I don't want to lose you. I don't want you to lose me. Let us get the third person that will join us, make children for us. That was a good plan they had for themselves. And the woman came in, Peninnah. First time, baby girl. Second time, baby girl. Third time, baby girl. Fourth time, baby girl. Good. Then she looked out that this person that brought her had known, and she thought that the family is hers. Then she made a kind of mockery to the person that brought you into the bosom. You know, so many problems we have today, that the hands that blesses us, the hands that watered us when we are coming up tender, we abuses them. The imagination of Peninnah, that she has dominated, that she had the certificate of occupancy that she has occupied. Then the person that brought you has to be slave, a servant, a male to you. But God is watching. Somebody say, God is watching. I'm not hearing you. So the thought came into her, to Hannah, the imagination came into her. She said, if I can go to the house of God, I wish after this prayer there will be a sign of pregnancy. That was imagination. That was thought. So something prompts you to have good thoughts for yourself. So being in competition or having the thought of being competitive does not mean you are greedy. Hello? Doesn't mean you are jealous of anybody. He is blessed. Your partner, she is blessed. Your friends around you. I wish I would be blessed like them. It's not about us. Hello? I wish I would be blessed like them. It's not greediness. Look at how he stand. Look at how she stand boldly, doing this, doing that. I know I'm not capable to be like them, but I wish. So, your good wishes in your life is the promises of God in your hearts. Your good imaginations in your heart, in your mind, the good thoughts is the promises of God yet to be executed. When it will be executed, your mouth will testify. Are you getting what I'm saying? Remember years ago, some of you car owner here, when you see somebody driving car, you say, I wish. Sometimes God speaks to you and you don't know. Always regular talking to you. Some you, husband, wife, having challenges in marriage. I wish that my husband can see my heart the way I loved him. And a husband in his own way, I wish that this young lady can see my mind the way I loved her. But who will open up the love? It is easy to tell me you love me. It is easy for me to tell you I love you. But to exercise or to prove our love is all about practical. The way you speak to me, the way you talk to me, and the way you obey me. Because two lovers, we have every opportunity and jobs to do to ourselves. Two lovers, I'm serving you, you are serving me. Are you getting what I'm saying? There's something I need to impart into your life, likewise you to me. That is the law. A wise man says, sharing things in common. Like, come. Look at, that's how this place is. Impartation, love. I don't like these clothes. But this is the only clothes I have. Forget about it. We're not going for the occasion. Love. Don't worry. Because of clothes, the opposite partner have to do something to get a new one. Love. You look cute. Love. She finished the dressing. He finished. Oh, you look good. Partner, being the first to appreciate how you dress gives you joy and hope. Two of us. Am I talking somebody here? So, promises of God, never. Good thought in your life is the promise of God. The good thought you have for me. The good thought you have for the house of God is the promises of God in life. But the bad thought is a sin. Look at me climbing up here. And somebody say, I wish he would miss his step and fall down so that we can laugh at him. It's a sin. I wish that my man of God, my reverend, will always be strong for me. Good wishes return back to you. Bad wishes, always you are nothing. Is somebody hearing? I wish God bless me like this woman and her husband. What does she think that she is? Is it because she's living with this man or this woman or living? You never have that opportunity in your life. You open door for good things began to manifest. You open door for bad things never go out from you. Okay, let me give you the most blessings of God in life. The promises of God. Look at what God is telling his people. The people that has good thoughts, good imagination. When God find out that Penina bad imagination towards the hand that brought you in, God sees her womb. She has female in the sacrament of the priesthood. Because Elkanah happened to be a priest. So, but he has no male child. He has female. They are all good. But according to the law of the Israelites and the law of God to the Levite and the priest in the book of Leviticus, that priest need a male child. Just like in Africa here, we value male children. Then she has ladies, and she had it in mind that she will have more, she will have men. A barren woman had no chances of conception because of insult. The glory now diverts to a barren woman. She became fatal. She started seeing her monthly flowers. From seeing monthly flowers, she started feeling like woman, a young lady. Then before you know it, she was pregnant. The insult has gingered her to have good thoughts. I wish. Whenever she sees a pregnant woman, she's looking at her tummy. I wish my tummy would boost like this one day. Me looking at her age, she knew that maybe time of a woman is passing by. But nothing is impossible to God not to do. When she had that opportunity, she was imagining that, and she later took her imagination to prayers. So take every of your good imagination to prayer. It's going to work. Tell somebody, say, it's going to work. Are you getting? Every good imagination of your good thought, take it to prayer. Prayer is something before you pray. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, listen to me. Prayer is something before you go to prayer. You need to cram what you need to go and talk to him. Don't just say, I want to pray. What do you want to pray? Prayer. When I telling him, prayer, you want to have divine discussion with your creator. There's something you want to let him know. The way it's going is not good. I want to let him know that his things is moving well with me. I want more grace. Abundant grace. Are you getting what I'm saying? The way it's going is not good. That's the good thought you have. So after having that good thought, you plan how you're going to narrate the prayer. You know, when you are arrested in police station and you are invited in police station, maybe something come up in your life and they want to know the fact. They say you make statement. So your statement determine the next action from the authority. Hello? So trying to have good thoughts, and whenever you want to make that statement, be sure what you want to tell him. Don't believe he knows everything about me. He knows. But he wants you to say that, I need it. Sometimes good husbands here, not everybody is good. Like this man that said power, or the other person, I don't think you are a good husband. I'm sorry to say that. Sometimes good husband, when he's going out and say, wife, I'm going to, okay, honey, bye-bye. So if I'm coming back, what do you want me to buy for you? So when she make choice, her choice determine on his way coming back, she will be looking at the face and also looking at the hand. So what do you want God to do for you? And Hannah moved into the house of God while everybody was celebrating outside, and she began to release her thoughts, her imagination. I wish, oh God, can you do that for me? I want to feel like this woman. I want a situation. If I'm going, I'll be going like this. I want it. Are you watching me? I want a situation. I'll be spitting anyhow. I want to be vomiting like them. I like that kind of vomiting. The medical practitioners say it's not good to throw out. It's not good to vomit. But there is a position and there is a time that somebody needs to throw out. When you throw out, when you vomit, that sign shows that something is going to happen. I want to see those signs around me. God, can you give me the opportunity? This is my thought. I'm not demanding much. He's not hearing about it. I know I'm not demanding much. She began to weep and cry and cry and weep and cry and cry and weep and cry and cry. And she heard the noise. She take cover in her prayer. And so the man goes, I've seen you. You know the man. So, stop that. Why are you making noise? Sorry, sir. She explained her thoughts, her imagination. Not only God again now, but to man of God. So since there is no God in the house, the man of God in the house, still God in the house. I come to seek the face of God where nobody is there. And I'm praying from morning to this time. I've not heard any voice. I've not seen any sign. Lo and behold, somebody came out. And I look at him and I find out he was my spiritual director. I've known him. I've seen him. I've been telling him he knows every of my problem. But today, my request is different from the father. When the man of God looked at her countenances, her touch, woman, get up, start going. By this time 9 months, bring your baby boy for dedication. So what does that mean? always. Every season he has been praying. So I'm taking you to the book. In the book of Isaiah, chapter 41, verse 10, just one verse. Isaiah, chapter 41, verse 10. Wonderful Jesus. Glory be to God. Okay, I'm going to read for you. Fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be thou dismayed, for I am. Fear not. The problem is this: fear. Secondly, jealousness. Thirdly, greediness. He has made it. All of them, they have made it. Let me alone. Fear. Then you look at yourself as artificial. Casualty. Somebody has made it today. Tomorrow is coming. Next tomorrow is coming. Next tomorrow is coming. Every day is somebody's day. So among the days in a month, days in a year, from 365 or 66 days in a year, somebody's day must surely come. If my day is not among the days in this year, next year I may have my own day. Hello? I don't know whether you understand what I'm saying. 365 days. Then when looking at today, somebody's name is written among the people that God will bless. Then today we go and so many people are celebrating, while others that are not already blessed will join the celebrants and at least have some part of celebration. When you are not blessed, join those that are blessed. All of us are blessed. So as they are celebrating, at least have an impartation from their blessings. No harm, no harm. At least you have one or two things. you know. But when you say, watch me. When you say, why wouldn't God do it? I started before him. I began worshiping before him. Why must he be blessed? This God is special. I'm not joining this celebration. I'm not going to follow them. I will not appreciate them. My dear, you will die in hunger. My dear, you will die in heartbreak. My dear, you will die in high blood pressure. Somebody is blessed. When you are laughing with the people that are blessed, your heart, your whole body is exercised. His mother did not marry him legally. I used to have somebody somewhere. Who? What is his name? His name is David. When he pronounced that name, David, the way he sounded his eardrum, boom. When your time comes, the way it will sound in eardrum is boom. Louder. David. David. I say, everybody rise. Nobody will sit down to you fresh. That David. David was not in the church when the man of God was giving ministration. David was somewhere doing the work as a servant. Go and get him for me. And when David was coming close, behold, the King of Kings. Behold, just exactly thing that happened between the maidens and the Esther. Behold, my queen. Behold, somebody that has no identity has become a queen and a king. Behold, an ordinary man from today will be extraordinary. Are you getting what I'm saying? Behold, his name has been found. So it's not about who you are. It's all about what God can do. When he saw David, a little boy of 17 years, when God wants to make it all with you, he's not looking about your age. Hallelujah. David was 17. We don't love you anymore. We can't say we don't love you anymore.